Right, I'm having a making day today because I've had a few chores. It's Saturday today. I had a few chores to do this morning, you know, house, family stuff, and also I'm having a day off tomorrow. I'm going out for the day because we have something called Lost Fest, and it's a festival that's just up the road. A festival that's just up the road. And it hasn't been on for about 3 years because of COVID, and last year I don't think they organised it because of COVID, so there was, you know, they couldn't do it last year, so but it's on this year, and they do like street food. Oh, it's just a lovely day, and it looks like the weather's going to be brilliant, so that's great. So I thought I'd play with some bits that are around me. I've just got a few scraps, you know, it really is scraps. I'm working from few bits from the new cluster kit because I haven't really used much of that. I've got the I call them Polaroid, but I'm not allowed to say that. It's instant photo or whatever photos. And so yeah, I've got those that are in my Etsy shop, so I've printed them out. Oh, and yeah, I just cut a frame out just to see what it looked like. It was quite easy to cut, actually. I've got these that we done like recently. Some of them, of course, I wouldn't use today, but I want to use these as toppers. So I'm going to just show you what to do with the toppers. I've also got, this is all stuff that I've sort of done. I think you saw me do that one like that. I've got a couple of bits from a collage kit of some kind. It was just hanging around, so I picked that up. So I thought, that's do, we can rip that up. This is just a napkin. I think Yvonne gave me the napkin, and a while ago I just put it on some book pages. Okay, so we can rip bits of that out. And I found I've got one more bit left. Found 6x6 piece of that paper, which is my favourite paper, so this is going in my pile, but I'm not saying I'm using that today. So, but I want to try and use some of this up, make it into something, because it's just sitting here, so we shall see what happens. I've got a bit of music paper around me. Yeah, I've got these, I've got the other cluster kits as well, but I don't need that. But this is my autumn cluster kit, but it was just that it was in my box of all my papers, so I just took it out. So, but that's like got mushrooms in, things like that, if I need that. But I'm sort of going down a bit of girly. I thought, oh, if I do get the portraits out, that'll make me get my pink things out. Or yeah, and I thought got to use these up. So these are the ones from Taperlogy. I mean, they are massive. They're lovely because they're pressed flower sort of images, and they're really lovely, but they're just really big. But I'm going to use one today. I might use two. So, right, I've got a few bits here already that I've cut out just for my first one. Usually, yeah, I like to sort of, I think with the first one, instead of faffing around, I like to get a little tiny bit organised, just to see where I'm actually going to go, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to keep all those bits together because I've sort of think I know what I'm doing. I think first thing I'm going to do is stick that frame on there. You don't need to frame those, but I thought, do you know what, I'm going to use it. So I've cut it out, so might as well use it. So I will be dipping into the cluster kit to see what's in there to use, because like I say, I haven't had a chance to use it because I've been doing this 100-day challenge, and this is part of the 100-day challenge because these are book pages. All right, so it's just a matter of decorating them. I don't use frames very often, except for specimen cards. So okay, right, let's have a look. Oop, just that's hanging around. This is going to be, yeah, again, I think I've done this one yesterday. Just one of the glue pages. Okay, and I will glue it down properly now. that I gessoed. Can't even remember what I'd done yesterday. Oh, the little snippets. Yep. Yeah, sorry, the collage strips. I did leave a few out. Well, a couple, just so in case I want to use them. Well, I'm keeping them. I'm hoarding those this time. So I used all the others. They're great for if I haven't got them long and I can still make something up really quickly. So are we going to put that in the background there? Yeah, we are. I think I might stick that down first. Glue stick. Get rid of that bit of paper. Yes, it's absolute, you know, these are scraps I'm using. So, and even all my little bits here, this is all scraps that I just put all little bits in. I'm not saying these are scraps, but you need to embellish with something. So, yeah, got rid of that bit of paper. And it just sort of adds another layer, really, if you know what I mean. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look at that one. And I might put that there because I can cut that off there because I can still use this bit or something. So, I've just stitched around that one. Nothing else has been done to that. That's just about 3 book pages together. So most probably on the floor somewhere, knowing me. Oh well, I'll get another one out. I've got a couple of those. Okay, right, so first thing we got to do is, I can go there, stick that down. Yeah, so I'm actually making toppers today. That's toppers and tags. Two of my favourite things I like making, and of course mixed media. So I thought, well, yeah, I'm going to use up some that I've already cut out and made up. So I thought you'd come along with me. Oh, I've got a lovely blackbird, honestly, outside. It's so beautiful. Anna Robin come to visit us yesterday. So it's brilliant. Oh, not yet. And, yeah, you might be able to hear pecking. It's the actual bird feeder is just below my window. So if you can hear it. It's just nice to have something different because it was all was it house martins? Not house martins, like sparrows last year. That's all we had, so, well, the last 3 years. So it's quite nice. The blackbird seems really tame. It just wanders around the yard. It doesn't fly away when we go out there. Always make sure you go over the stitching when you've stitched something. Unless you're stitching it on. But I'd already stitched this one, so. Right, and with things like this, I do a bit of just a scratchy effect, so we can stick it down if I'm not stitching, so. Oh, a minute. My sister does quite a lot, jaunty angles and things like that. And I really love it. It's not so I don't like it. I really love it when I see other people doing it. Anyway, I thought this particular batch of cards, I thought, right, I'm going to go for it. So I've done loads at jaunty angle, and I put them on the hearth, you know, because I always used to put them on there to make sure that they didn't fall apart before I sold them. And I put it on there, and it was about, I don't know, I kept looking up at it thinking, I'm not sure I can live with this. So I think it was day 3. I went to day 3 and I'm like, it's no good. And I've literally ripped them all off and put them all back together straight. Oh dear, how funny. No, but I am trying. I'll put you there. I'll put you straight. That might help. That's why I sort of started with mixed media and that, because that really helped me. I think for balance, I feel like it should go over there, but looks better because it's going that way. I might. There we go. And we could always stitch around, right way around again. Okay. And that would be a nice topper, even for a journal. That'd work, because you can put more stuff underneath and make it bigger, you know. Surprising how these toppers are fantastic to use, really. Right. It's literally just grabbing what's there. Yep. So I might do the same there, only, right, I think to use them up. Now I'm going to do similar to what I done last time. So let's have a look, have a bit of that. I'm not sure if I got any of that net left here. I have got some, but I'm not sure whether it's here or not, because I'm just trying to use up my scraps. How about a bit of that? that's going to move down there a bit, but I think that's about right for that. Are we going to have a frame? I don't know how many frames I put in here. There is another one. I think I will today. Might as well use this one. Right, so all I do is just do the cross, then cut, use scissors. And come inside that line as well, where it's black. Okay, I do this because you move the card and not your hands, but I actually do it at the sort of same time. So I'm moving my arm. It's quite loose at the elbow for doing ovals and circles, because, you know, it's like, mind you, I like really sort of funny circles. Again, that's something that I can't live with myself, but when I see other people cut these really funky circles, I love it. Was it Tim Holtz that come up with the actual first inking of things? I can't remember who started it. I know it's been around a very long time, but oh my gosh, what a godsend somebody's doing that. Because if you can't cut straight and you use ink, you would never know. But I wonder who remembers who actually started it. A very long time ago, because I remember it when I was doing mini albums and everything. I did seem to think it was Tim Holtz that started it when he brought all these out. And of course I'll fast forward bits, you know, where I'm gluing and things like that, so don't need to see that. I mean, you can do this, don't have to have those. Napkin, you know, that's what I would have normally done. Use the napkin. There we go. Okay, just put that one together. A few of those dotted around. Oh, my chair keeps going down. You know, I've got one of those hydraulic chairs. Well, I'm sinking. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to have to sort my chair out. Hold on. Bye. Right, I don't know what that was with my chair. It's all right now. There was a bolt missing at the bottom, but it wasn't that because that was just bolting the bottom of the chair on. So, no idea. Anyway, I'll start again. Right, so yeah, that's that one done. Okay, like I said, I stitched around there and just put these little things on. Oh, and I just made a little bit of fluff out of a bit of this net to go in there because I quite like that. Just added a bit of texture. Okay, and 5 minutes ago, my husband was on the saw, so while he was sort of sawing away a bit of wood, I just got this one together, sort of. just sort of picked out just to use that last rose. I cut the bits off of the rose because this will go in my, to go in with some nature themed things. So I'm going to put this down first. There we go. Need to dig deep enough. There. Yeah, and then you can put more things around that, so that's great. So I'm just gluing down the middle, okay, just in case I want to tuck anything underneath, and I will be stitching around mine anyway, so do you know what? Let's get that off of there and have a look. And that's another one, okay, and that's without a frame or anything, nice and easy. Let's stitch around that later. Okay, so I carried on and stitched around that, put it on another bit of book page, okay, just put, oops, put a bit of that was doing, flower in the middle to cover the stitching, little butterfly, bit of bling, and then back that onto a card. Oh, and a little bit of washi tape there, just because there was like text and text, and it's sort of it's too much, so I just broke it up with a bit of washi tape in the back there. Okay, it goes down to about there, I think. There we go. That's that one. So recap, and then I'll show you. Oh, this, you know, if you've done things like this up, and then you had to make a card really quickly, somebody, and you had, you know, a few of them around you've made up, you could put that on a card quite easily. Make an envelope for it out of newsprint, newspaper or anything, or a nice vellum. Well, you can't really post that, but you know what I mean. That would be really a quick fix. And also they look nice on journals. Now, I did have one. Did I keep it here? Ah, yes, I did. I thought I did. Right, because I've done similar before, but these were a bit more elaborate because I showed you how to extend the original ones that I'd done, you know, with which you could do again, because they come sort of like this, and then I just showed you how to extend it. So these are, and that was the same as that one as well. That was a topper, and then just showed you how to put one video ages ago, how to put things behind it to make it grow, to say fit on a journal that is bigger than what you know what that is, because if you look now, that looks quite lost. Yeah, but if you put a bit more paper behind and extended it, which I'd done on these, okay, they look all right on a cover. Okay, that was those. Let's have a look at the other ones. And they all could go on a journal with more, like I said, more behind it. I haven't got anything here actually. Oh, see, this is pretty raggedy, but you know what I mean. Then some more lace on it, behind it and over it and around it. And that could look quite nice on a cover. Okay. Yeah. And did I have one more? One, two. Oh, yeah, I did. I thought I had one more. That doesn't really go, but I'm not doing this today, but I'll try and find the video where I done that. That could be like so. Anyway, you'll see from the other video, all right, what I mean. And like I said, I extended it and put this behind, okay, which you could do to make them bigger. Right, okay. That is that. Right, so I hope you enjoyed them. That's the other one. And that one now. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.